Hey guys, it's time for a card trick. This is a great effect. It just really stuns the audience because it has a twist at the end. And if you don't like the twist, that's okay. You don't have to have it in the trick. But let's move on to the card trick. So, what you are going to do, what the spectator is going to do is it's going to cut off fairly equal piles, 4 of them, just like so. And the spectator is going to take the first pile, deal down 3 cards, and deal a card on each of the remaining piles. Take the next pile, deal down 3 cards, and put a card on each of the remaining piles. Now take the other pile, deal down 3 cards, and put a card on each of the remaining piles, and the last pile, deal down 3 cards, and put a card on each of the remaining piles. Now, believe it or not, even though you did everything, you counted the cards, you made the piles, each of the cards you landed on are the 4 aces. That is a great what? This is not an ace. That is a 5. Hey, maybe this card is trying to tell us something. Your card is the 5th card down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and believe it or not, the 5th card down is the final ace, the ace of spades. So let's see how to do this trick. It's a nice way of making the 4 aces appear. It's a cool opening effect. What you start by doing is taking out the 4 aces. The rest of the pack is completely normal. Okay? You just have to take out the 4 aces and put them on top. I usually like to have them red, black, red, black. Okay? So now the 4 aces are at the top. So, what you want to do now is the next card is going to tell you how many cards down the aces. So I usually use the ace of spades. So the 3 aces are on top. Suppose we're going to use the 5 again. The card is going to be the 5th card down. You're going to count 1 in different card, 2 in different card, 3 in different card, 4 in different cards. Then the ace of spades, or whatever ace you want to go last goes there. So, wait, let me just repeat myself. 3 aces go on top. Then the card that tells you how many cards down is the ace. Then you're going to have, suppose it's a 5, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 in different cards, and then the final ace. If it's an 8, or I want to go too high, maybe 6, okay, around 6, because you never know how big the piles are going to be or how small the piles are going to be, so around 5 is good actually. So suppose you choose 6, you're going to have 5 in different card, and then the 6th card is going to be the final ace. You guys get it, right? So now that you have your setup, 3 aces on top, the key card, then however many in different cards, then the final ace, you're ready to go. You just follow the procedure, have the spectator cut 4 piles, and make sure you do not start with the piles with the 3 aces. You want to start with this pile right here, the indifferent pile, okay? So you deal down 3 cards, then deal a card on each remaining pile, okay? What that did is it put 1 indifferent card on top of the 3 aces. Now what you do is you take the next pile, deal down 3 cards, and put an indifferent card in each of the remaining piles. So what that did, now it has 2 indifferent cards on top of the 3 aces. You take the next pile, deal down 3 cards, and then put, doesn't matter, you can do it out of order like that, put a card on each of the 3 piles. Now, you have 3 indifferent cards on top of the 3 aces. So what that does is when you deal down 3 cards, the 3 indifferent cards are gone. Now you have the 3 aces here that you could just cleanly deal down on the remaining piles. Then you just set this pack back on top, and then the aces appear. That's not an ace. You just go to the 5th card, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th card will be the ace of spades. Now, if you don't want that twisted ending, then this is what you do. If you don't want that twist in the ending, you just want the 4 aces to appear, then you just start with the 4 aces on top. Then you do your normal thing, just cut into 4 piles. Then you do this. So the 4 aces are on top, and then you just do your procedure. Sorry, it's messy. Deal 1 card. And then again. And then what that did is, whoops, you got the 4 aces on top instead of having the key card. But I like the version with the twist at the end. It just adds some extra, you know, strength to the trick. Sorry about that. So that's a pretty nice trick. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.